Alright guys, my name is Michael Dew and I did my PowerPoint on a Muslim woman and her name is Yasmin Abdul Majid. Thank you. And the title of her TED Talk was "What Does My Headscarf Mean to You?" So the summary of her TED Talk was that she first introduced her occupations to stoke the fire in people's unconscious bias. So she's a boxer, she's a race car engineer, she's a race car driver, and so basically she presented out her occupations to make people wow, she actually does that. And so then she goes into more detail and gives us two experiments, like a experiment in 1957 with the orchestra experiment, and then she goes further into a son and father car crash experiment to see if people will raise their hands and see if they thought the women in those stories were actually men and stuff like that. And then she goes even further into it by telling everyone and giving them the task of talking to different people to open the door. She wants people to talk to people that they usually don't associate with, to open the door for them, to make them feel more comfortable everybody, so then people don't get a bias that, oh, just because I don't know you doesn't mean I shouldn't like you or something. And then her final thought on her TED Talk was that we need to have structural change in order to make an actual change. So we need to change how we act before we can actually change people's unconscious bias about other people, different religions and cultures and stuff. Now her credibility. Well, she was born a Muslim woman, and so basically she has Muslim related problems and stuff in the workforce and just general society, and so she basically I couldn't find really that much on her about her credibility and expertise and stuff like that, besides her being a Muslim woman and her having that personal experience of people treating her differently than other people, say a white man or a white woman. So there's that. I chose an ethical lens because in her TED Talk she explains that she did a research where they sent out 150 applications, different jobs, in different industries, and that she found that if you were a white male, that you would have to send out 6% more applications, different jobs in order to get that job, and people of other races, they would have to send out 50% to 60% more applications in order to get that job. So basically, equal job opportunities for different people. And just because different clothing the people wear, they sometimes get judged in society because of what they wear or what their religion is. And so she's trying to make sure that we get rid of what we think of other people just by seeing them, before we judge them on base who they are or what they wear. Which is why her presentation is called "What Does My Headscarf Mean to You?" And my video should grind up what I'm trying to say here. Let's turn this up first.
What if I told you that I was actually trained as a boxer for 5 years? Because that's true too. Would it surprise you? Why?
So what she basically means by that, sorry that it didn't play up there. What she means by that is she wanted people to know what she does that usually people wouldn't think of someone of her religion does, or just based on her appearance. So my last words in the amazing Jerry Springer: take care of yourselves and each other.